Hey everyone, welcome back to Apocalyptic Guitars. This is Nate, and we're back with episode, 4? I think it's episode 4. And here's what we got going on so far. So we have to route out the truss rod channel, and that's what we're going to do today. And we might do the headstock break angle. We might cut it so we can glue that together as well. But this is what we got going on so far today. So, let's get started, shall we? Alright, folks, so we're down at the table here. So, what I did is I made a jig. Now, this is a guide, an edge guide jig that I made out of straight MDF board. It's got to be straight, perfectly flat. The edge, at least, has to be. In order for this to really work. Because your truss rod needs to be flat inside of the cavity, and that is flat, so we're good on that front. And this is still good. This is still flat, so we're good on that. And we measure basically from the edge of the neck blank to the edge of the MDF board, and that's how we know that we're centered. So we're at 3/4, and 3/4. So basically that tells us we're going to go in a straight line. Another way to check this is to go from the most center point and bring the router down. And if the router bit is center with the line, that's good. Bring it to the middle, and then bring it down to some more. And we're about at the middle, right there, so that's good. And we're at the middle. So this is going to be in a straight line, so we don't have to worry about that. So then what we're going to need to do so we're zeroing out at the base of the blank. Now what we need to do is measure the depth of the truss rod. Now you can do this on the router here. Just by simply doing that. You just measure it with the truss rod itself. And then what we do is we get our safety. Safety is number one key, folks. Always wear protective glasses when using something that shoots out projectile wood or whatever. It doesn't even have to be projectile wood. Okay, so we got that. All right. So now we're going to start from our base right here. You want to get as close as you can to the very end of the truss rod, and then you can go back with a chisel later and chisel it out if need be. And we're right there. So that's good. We're going to start right there. And then we're only going to we're going to go in small passes here. Real small passes. So all right. Let's get to it. Alright, let's see how we did. we got our truss rod here. Looking good. Looking good, folks. Now for this part here, we're going to have to make a little thicker because of the nut. But actually, we got to go in there with a chisel, actually. So let's see. Let's get some chisels. So then now we're going to have to come in with a bigger router and just route that out a little more here. So we're going to be just mark out where to start it. Right there and right there. And then where to end it. And we're good. Should be good, folks. We should be. Now, fitting truss rods is a dark art. I know a lot of people can do it, but it's a dark art. You need to know what you're doing. And again, we're going to come in with a chisel. Preferably a one with a big width like that. It's just better for control. So doing this with hand tools takes a lot more time than if you had, industrial, tools to do it with. Which, not everybody has, to be fair. And there we go, folks. Look at that. We now have a truss rod channel. Now we can take some, where are you? There you are. Masking tape. And we're just going to wrap the ends off like this. And we're going to do that down the middle here. Just right down the middle. And then one at the very end. And we'll do it right there, actually. This ensures that it's not going to move around at all in there. This now ensures that it's not going to move. It's not going to move around. It's not going to rattle inside of the channel. And that's exactly what you want. You don't want it to rattle. Now with clamping pressure, this is going to be nice and clamped in. It's going to push it even further down the channel. So we're good there, folks. All right. So there we have it. That's how you route out the channel for the truss rod. In the next video, we're going to do the headstock break angle, which we need to cut it at a diagonal fashion, plane it, then glue the two pieces together, and you'll have a headstock with a break angle. That's in the next episode of Apocalyptic Guitars. This is Nate. Have a good one.